In this movie, I will be showing you how to activate your RNA Ultra, how to manage, download, install and import modules you have already brought into your master file, and how to purchase and manage any further modules that you require from the Renovations and Alterations Ultra program. If at any time you need to pause the movie, you can do so by using the controls here at the bottom of the screen. Or if you want to go to a specific section, you can do so by using the drop-down menu here. This movie covers all aspects, starting with the activation. So if you are already activated, you can skip this section, as you will not need to do this again. I'm sure you're keen to start your pricing, so let's get started. OK, before following the instructions in this movie, you will need to have installed via your CD or via the download link that's been emailed to you the Easy Price Pro Renovations and Alterations Ultra program onto your system. I have done this, and I now have two icons on my desktop. One is the EPP RA Ultra Manager here. The next is the Easy Price Pro icon here. If I click this, I can see that the Renovations and Alterations Ultra program has installed written next to it, so I know for sure it's been done. The first thing I'm going to do is get activated. We strongly recommend that you do this first. I will click on the Renovations and Alterations program. Now I will click on Start a New Quotation. It is impossible to use the pricing sheet if you haven't activated your software. But if you don't do this straight away, when you go to start pricing, you will get a reminder that lets you know you'll need to activate before you can continue. That's why we recommend you do it while you're setting up, so you don't experience any delays when you start preparing your quotes. I will click here along the top of the screen. Now I'll select the green tick, Activate this program. Clicking this gives me the Register Program form. This contains my product number. To activate my software, I need to be given the serial code and the product key. Easy Price Pro has to provide these. I can get them by clicking the Get Activation Online button and following the straightforward process. Or, if you'd rather speak to someone, you can call this number here and talk to one of our friendly and helpful support team, who will provide you with the codes that you need. Once you have the codes, enter the numbers correctly into the boxes, click Validate Key, and you are activated. For the purposes of this movie, I will now exit the RNA Ultra. I have installed the program and I am activated. First I will show you the module library. This is where all the modules you purchase will be stored once they have been downloaded, installed and imported. So I'll now click the Easy Price Pro icon. Click Renovations and Alterations on the main screen. Start a new quotation. My computer is now opening the RNA. I will click on Settings and Module Library. As you can see, at the moment my module library is empty. If I had brought the full program with every module, they would be here. But I didn't. I've purchased individual modules. I brought them when I purchased the main frame. But these are not automatically put in here. I will need to download them into my master file. Then I will be able to see them here and price my jobs using them. I will now exit and show you how this is done. When you install the Renovations and Alterations program, you are automatically given two shortcut icons on your desktop that I mentioned earlier. The first we have already used, Easy Price Pro. That takes us to the menu for all the programs, including the RNA Ultra. I will now be using the second shortcut icon, called the EPP RA Ultra Manager. As the name suggests, this allows you to manage your RNA Ultra program modules. If you have purchased the full version of the program with all of the modules, it wouldn't be necessary for you to use this to start with. But if in the future you decide to purchase any newly released modules, you will need to use the manager to download and import your purchases. Let's get started. I will click EPP RA Ultra Manager. You do need to log in to use the RA Ultra Manager, and once you've done this, you can see the modules you've purchased, download them, install them, and import them into your master file. Then if you wish, you can purchase more and repeat the process. By clicking the icon, I am immediately taken to the logging in area. Here I need to enter my username or email and my password. If this is your first purchase of EPP software, then you should have created your own login details on our website. If you do not have these, you will need to email support@easypricepro.com. Request your login details and we will email them back to you. I will now enter my username, enter my password, Click Login. The form is telling me my login is successful. Now I have logged in, I am given a screen. On the left I can see the modules that I have purchased but have not yet downloaded. These are dry lining and walls. I am told that they are available for me to download into my master file. On the right, I am given the option to purchase more modules. I will show you this later in the movie. Or you can select the Purchasing More Modules section and view this now. Also on the right, I can see the estimated time for completion is 3 minutes. This includes downloading the 2 modules, installing them and importing them into my master file. This is an estimation, as your internet connection speed and processing speed of your computer may affect the time that it takes. I'm also told that if an error occurs when I'm downloading, when I reopen the manager, I will be told that a problem occurred but that the process will continue from where I left off. I am ready to start the process of getting my modules into my master file, so I click the Continue button here. I am now given a form called Choose Your Master File. Here I will be selecting the file on my computer that I want my modules to be imported into. As this is my first time using the RNA Ultra Manager, no default file has been selected. So I need to let the manager know where the default file is installed so my modules can be downloaded into it. So I click on the grey square with the 3 dots here. I now click RA Ultra. As you can see, I now have C:\EasyPricePro \RA Ultra.XLSM as my default file. This is the default master file we recommend you to select, as this was installed with the program. If you wanted to choose a different file, you can do so. However, we do recommend that you use the default master file provided. It has been specifically designed by us and incorporated into the program for the purpose of receiving your downloaded modules, and is the best file for the job. Now I have selected this will now be recognised as the default and show up in here whenever I download modules. It is extremely important that the file you are downloading into isn't open. The simplest way to ensure this is to close the RNA program whilst you are downloading your modules. Then you can be 100% sure. If for any reason you do decide to change the master file default to another file, then you must make sure that you import your module into another master file and not an existing estimate. Existing estimates do not have the correct properties to support the downloaded modules, so they will not be fully usable. Finally, I am told that the files for my modules will be installed onto the C drive. If you want to change this, you can, but we recommend you leave this as it is, especially if you've not altered the default master file here at the top. I am now ready to download my purchase modules, so I'll click Continue. I am given a form that tells me the program is downloading the following, which in this case is the dry lining module. This will just take a few moments, but the program lets you know what it is doing every step of the way. The form now tells me, dry lining, download successful. If for any reason your download is not successful, then you will be told this and be given straightforward instructions of what to do. Now I can see that it is downloading the walls module. Again, this has been successful. The download is done. The modules now need to be installed onto my computer. I can see the dry lining is automatically being done now and is instantly followed by the walls module. This is now complete, so the EPP RNA Ultra Manager will now open the RNA Ultra program, along with the correct master file. I can see here this is the default master file that I selected earlier, in the Choose Your Master File window. The form is now telling me that all modules were downloaded, installed and imported successfully. If any problems are experienced during this process, the form will tell you, and you will be given straightforward instructions on how to proceed. I haven't had any problems, so I'll click Continue. My EPP RNA Ultra Manager will now save and close itself down. So now I'm in the RNA Ultra program. The manager opened this for me, and I'm in the master file that I downloaded my modules to. If I click on Settings here along the top, then Module Library, I can see the modules that I've just downloaded, installed and imported. So I have my walls modules. There are several different types of wall that you can price with, and they're all shown here. And here is my dry lining. If you recall, prior to me doing this, my module library was empty. So I can now begin pricing. I will click the Reports tab and then click on Job Details. Now I will enter my job details and start date, and click Save and Start New Quote. I will select my modules by using option 2, so I will click for option 2. For further explanation on these options, please watch our Starting a New Estimate movie. Now I am on the pricing sheet, and I will bring in some of the modules I have purchased. So I'll click the letter D for dry lining. In this menu I can see all of the modules in the Renovations and Alterations Ultra programme that begin with D. This list includes the modules that I do not have but could purchase. They have the word buy in brackets next to them to indicate that I do not own them yet, and I can also see how much the modules I haven't purchased yet cost. If, for example, you decided you wanted to purchase decorating, you can click on this or any of the modules you haven't brought yet and you will be taken to our website so you can buy it. I will show you this in more detail in the Purchasing Modules section of this movie. Here is my dry lining. I can see that I have purchased it as there is no buy option or price. I will click on this and it is instantly brought into my pricing sheet. Now I will click on W. Again, all the modules that begin with W are listed, and any I do not own are indicated by the buy option and price. Here is Walls. I will click this. Walls has several module options within it, and I can see these in the helpful pictorial diagram. I will select Block and Brick, and it is brought into my pricing sheet. From this point you can begin entering the required information into your red cells and pricing up your wall and dry lining jobs. Whatever letter you click on, you will be shown the modules that begin with that letter, and if you do not own them yet, you will know as they will say buy next to them and show the price. If you do own them and want to bring them into your pricing sheet, just click on them and they will be brought in. Another way you can see the modules you own and bring them into the pricing sheet is by clicking on the Select from all available modules button. I am instantly given a form that lists all the modules I have. I can click on any one of them and they will be brought into my pricing sheet. Now we will look at the different, very straightforward ways you can purchase further modules. As we are here on the pricing sheet already, I will show you what happens when you use the letter selection and click on a module you do not own yet. I'll click the letter D and click on Decorating. Because I logged in and saved my details in the EPP RNA Ultra Manager earlier, I am taken straight to the section of the Easy Price Pro website where I can purchase not just this module, but any of the modules I do not own. My login details are transferred to the website. So when I arrive on the purchasing page, my customer account details are all ready as I've been automatically logged in. If I had not logged into the RNA Ultra Manager, then a form would come up when I clicked on the module I wanted to purchase, asking me to put my login details in. Once I had done this, I would then be able to go directly from the RNA programme, like I'm doing now, to the purchasing section of the website, and I would automatically be logged into the website too. I am now here at the RNA Ultra module purchasing page of the website. There are currently 137 modules that you can purchase and then price up your jobs with. As you can see, they are listed in alphabetical order to make it easier. If I scroll down here, I can see the decorating module I wanted to buy, so I'll tick this box. As soon as I tick this, it's highlighted in green. Green highlight means the item is ready to be added to my basket. Any items highlighted in blue are modules that I've already purchased. If I scroll down to dry lining, that I already own, I can see this is highlighted in blue. This feature is extremely helpful, especially when your collection of modules grows, as you can instantly know what you do and don't own. If I look at the screen on the right, I can see the total for my decorating module. You will notice that there is a line beneath my subtotal that says Discount, followed by Saving. At the moment these are both at 0, but if you look to the left, I can see that the more I spend, the more I save. I am interested in purchasing the flat roof module, so I'll tick this. Also, foundation, ridge tiles, repointing, and scaffolding. As soon as I tick these, they are highlighted green. And I can see here that as my selections add up to more than £500, I will be eligible for a 10% discount, and the saving I will make is shown here and deducted off my total. Once you are happy with your selections, you just click Add Selected Modules to Basket, and go through the checkout process. Once you have paid for them, you will be sent, via email, an invoice with all of your purchasing information. Then you just use your EPP RNA Ultra Manager and repeat the process I showed you earlier, in the Loading Your Purchase Modules section of this movie. Another useful feature of the RNA Ultra Module purchasing page is this View Modules For drop-down menu. At the moment it's set for all trades, so all 137 modules are listed, but we have broken the modules down into trade packs. For example, carpenters, roofers, shop fitters, garage conversions. By selecting one of these, I'll choose carpenters, I can see all of the modules that are specific to that trade. And again, if I choose View the Modules for Roofers, all the modules that a roofer may need are shown. This can help you to save time, as you're only looking at the modules that are relevant to you. Another way for you to purchase modules is to use the EPP RNA Ultra Manager. I will log in. To purchase modules from here, just click the Purchase Now button. This will take me straight to the purchasing page of the website, and I can select the modules that I want to buy. Because I was logged into the manager, I am automatically logged into the website. Because I am in my account, the website knows what modules I own, and dry lining and walls are again highlighted in blue. You can go straight to our website independently to purchase your modules, rather than via the RNA Ultra program or the RNA Ultra Manager. You will need to log into the website yourself though. And of course, you can purchase from your local agent, who is also able to provide you with demonstrations and advice should you require or want more assistance with your purchasing. You can find the contact details of your local agent on our website. Or you can call our offices direct and we will be more than happy to help. I hope that you found this movie useful. Should you require any further help or support with your RNA Ultra programme, then please check your support package details and contact us via the method outlined. Should you wish to upgrade the type of support you're eligible for, then please get in touch and we'll arrange it with you.